Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome. Welcome to the first installment of I Was There. I always tell some interviewers, man, you got to ask certain questions, you can get certain answers. And, you got to just ask certain things. Like, I'll give you a perfect example, man. From Chicago. A lot of people don't know that David Banner is from Chicago. He was born in Chicago. And he was a shorty. His uncle um, drove him down to Jackson, Mississippi. So he's part of this Midway documentary. Big ups to my boys Ryan and DJ Shondo. He's part of this documentary, and they asked him about being in Jackson. You know what I'm saying, and him being a part of this crew that I was part of. Still am, still crew. Stu Stowaways, Jackson, Mississippi. Big up to the Stu. And he told them the story about how he was like Vice. He said Chico was a grown man when we was kids. Like, Chico was getting our beer for us when I was 18 years old. If people don't know, my nickname is Chico. So he was like, man, we were in college, 18, 19 years old. He was getting our beer. And I was getting the beer because I had a whole mustache, I had a whole goatee, man. I had a whole beard. Like, I had a mustache in 7th grade, man. So I had a whole beard. So I'm 18 years old getting us our drinks, man. So that's what I mean. You got to ask some questions. So this is I Was There. And I'm not about to give nobody secrets. I ain't finna say nothing to make nobody go to jail. It was just some great times in hip hop, man, that I was there to witness. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna start this first one off, man, on a battle side. So, being from Chicago, Illinois, you know what I mean? I didn't know a lot about Chicago and what they had going on. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the hip hop, you know, as I was at Jackson, Mississippi, and when I came back, I got to hear exactly what was going on with the hip hop in Chicago. I got to hear it. You know what I mean? And I got to be a part of it, put my foot in it, you know what I mean, and meet some of these dope ass MCs and dope artists that I was meeting in the 90s. And just, you know, to see things and to hear things, you know, I know there's a lot of hip hop history of Chicago that I missed. I know that. But I saw a lot when I came in. And I touched down here in 1994 from Jackson State. And being a Stu Stowaway, we were that was like a camp. It was like Wu-Tang. We had our chambers. In the summer of 93, all we did was freestyle. That's all we did. All we did was freestyle. Me, David Banner, and my boy P Dope, rest in peace. We did this every single day so we could get our swords super duper sharp. You know what I mean? See, I'm repping the bull. May 1st, it's birthday month, so Taurus gang, pow pow. But anyway, we made sure our sword was super tight, and I'm so glad that I did that, because when I came home from Chicago, I said this on a video yesterday, speaking about my brother Riff. Rest in peace to my brother Riff for Spillane Smacks. Big ups Tony Bangs, Chris, Cool Out Chris, and Snap. Y'all be talked about in a minute anyway. But check. So I didn't know what Chicago sounded like, and I'm an MC. You know, you feel me? So I get here, and my rap partner at that time, Clutch Cargo, let me hear this tape called Talent Fest. And man, this joint had D to the S, Toxic and Traxter. It had Inch 13. If you're a Chicago MC and person that know hip hop in Chicago, you know these people. You had The Figure. It had Elements of Nature, Spillane's on this mug. So I'm like, whoa, Chicago got some joints. And I heard about this guy named Juice, this MC named Juice, when I was in school at Jackson State University. And got a chance to meet Juice. Came super duper cool with Juice, man. Like, that's my brother. To the point there where, like, I have fight parties in my crib all the time. And he was always in the fight party on my couches. Me, Juice, and my boy O. Right there, him and this girl at the crib all the time. So in the 2000s, early 2000s, about 2006, 2007, 2005 in that time. I'm part of this group called the Drunk Uncles. And the Drunk Uncles is making a lot of noise going on around that time. But we wasn't in the battle. We weren't in the battle joints, in the battle thing. And the battle things, big ups to the Big Whizzes, to the Fatales, to the Fingers. They was doing that all the time. And there was this dude coming up through the battle thing, his battle ring. His name was Sham God. And Sham God was winning. He was winning, man. He was killing it. He was killing it at these open mics and these battles. He killing it. And he low-key calling out Juice. Now, I've seen Juice freestyle. You know what I mean? I've seen him freestyle. And some of the best freestylers are funny. Like, I'll never forget, man, we was outside the spot one night. And they were catting on each other, Gravity and Juice. And Juice said that Grav looked like all three of De La Soul put together. Grav, I'm sorry. Oh my God, Joe, that was one of the funniest. That was so funny. We laughed so just think of an MC with the vocabulary and the way that he could rhyme. And he's funny. And like I said, like Juice, when my father died, man, Juice was one of my friends that looked out for me. When my pops died, was always there calling to check on me every day. That's my brother. So I've gotten close to him to know how funny he actually is. So we hearing about this dude, Sham God, man, and he's low-key calling Juice out. So Sham God has a release party at the Subterranean. And the Sub T was like our second home. The Drunk Uncles and a lot of MCs. That was our second home because the Sub T, longest running hip hop open mic in the country. That's where we was every Tuesday. You know what I mean? And this night he had his release party for his mixtape at the Sub T. Woo, boy, listen. So we get to the Sub T. Me, Lil Law, Tony Baines, the Unks, the Drunk Uncles, my brothers, big up to my brothers. And we post up in the back. We walk through, we give our shouts out to everybody, boom, boom. We post up in the back. Now, there's grumblings in the place that there's supposed to be a battle. That Juice and Sham's supposed to be battling. And it's like, we ain't heard nothing about no battle. But this like they trying to hype up this Juice battle because he gonna call Juice out. Right. For those that know, right. So Juice comes in. Juice walk and he's with his wife, his lady, come in. He look over, he see us like, oh, muchachos. We see him, oh, Juice, what up? He like, oh, what's up, everybody? I'm finna post up back here with my family. So Juice comes back in the back with us. And we like, man, you supposed to be battling tonight? Juice like, look, man, I'm not in that. I'm not finna do no battling. I ain't finna do all that, man. I'm just here to give him, support him, and kick it with my brothers, man. We're like, all right, cool. So, night goes on. Sham God goes on stage to do his little thing. And while he's up on stage, they want Juice to go up on stage and rhyme with him. And this is what Juice is thinking. Juice is like, I'm just going up on stage and I'm just rhyming with Buddy. So Juice gets up on stage and they put the beat on. And Sham God start rapping. And he's freestyling, but he's kind of like throwing these subtle jabs at Juice. Juice doesn't say anything. Juice doesn't say anything. Juice just goes, gets his turn, and does a smooth ass Juice killer freestyle. Crowd like, ooh, ooh. So now Sham God goes again. And this time, he's saying a little bit more shit. And we in the back watching like, oh shit. Juice is on stage. Now, if you know him, Juice is like, he got the cool face. And Juice is like, this look like? Shamgar going. Juice go again with the smooth flow. I'm just rapping. Juice like, the second time, Juice like, okay now, I'm just rapping. I'm finna just flow. But it's a aggressiveness to his freestyle. Like, look, I'm just rapping. Shamgar go again. And this time, he really going to where the crowd is going, ooh, because they now see it's some tension on stage. When I tell you, Juice, my brother, Terry Parker, the next time when he got the microphone, that third time, he found out that dude was on that bullshit, Juice was looking at the crowd the whole time. This third rhyme, he turned to Shamgar. Now we was like, oh, here it comes. Hey, I'm not lying. If it's people out there that was there, you can say it in the comments if I'm lying or not, nigga. I know I'm not lying. If it's one good thing now, I've got my headphones be loud. My hearing might be going a little bit. But nigga, these eyes, these reflexes, and this motherfucking memory ain't going nowhere. I remember. Juice turned to dude and went to slicing. Neck, arm, shoulder, abdomen, leg, rah, boom, ring, rah, ring, rah. Crowd like, ooh. Shamgar goes his next time. Shamgar, room, first bar, the second bar, and in the middle of the third bar, Juice cut his motherfucking ass off and commenced to rhyme in about 32 motherfucking bars of nothing but, if you watch Invincible, you know who Nolan Grayson is, nothing but bow, bing, bow, boom, bing, bow, boom, 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 bow, boosh, boom, boom, blood everywhere, bow, teeth, bing, eyeball, wow, nose, bling, hole in his brain, gling, 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 slinging it around. Juice is going crazy. Crowd like, half the people in the crowd wasn't even oohing and eyeing because they were just like this. Wow. We like, and we told Buddy. We had told Buddy earlier that night because he was like, yeah, I'm going to get it, Juice. Me, Tony, Bangs, and Lid told him collectively that would not be a smart thing to do, bro. He did it anyway. Juice comes off the stage, comes to the back. We're like, that's what we're like. We didn't say anything. We're just laughing. All of us laughing. He come back there like, I didn't want to do it, man. I didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. Everybody's talking. We go outside. Shamgar comes outside. Now he wants to rap outside. He wants to finish the battle outside the spot. Am I lying? I'm telling y'all, I was there. I'm telling y'all, because a lot of motherfuckers like to change history. Me and my big cousin Scrap Dirty talk about this all the time. You have to tell your story, because they'll whitewash your story and change the history on you. And it be dips and dobs and little peeps and peps. Then you be like, that didn't happen. I was there. I was there. That did not happen. I know what happened, because nigga, I was there. Looking. Laughing. But he came outside and wanted to rhyme some more. Am I lying? Say it in the comments if I'm lying. Because I was there. Tony is like, Bang's like, come on, man. It's done. And it's like, you ever seen a boxing match? This is exactly how it was. A boxing match when a fighter gets knocked out and they didn't know that they got knocked out. So the fight is over and everybody's in the ring and they in the corner and they mad. And the dude that won be looking at from the side on this side of the corner. That's how Juice was behind us. His fam, he looking like, this dude want to still come outside and finish the battle. We're like, no, dude. Battle over, man. It's been won. It's over with. And I don't know if dude's still around. I never heard anything more from Shem God. Shem God was a dope ass MC, man. I ain't taking nothing from the brother. The brother was cold. He had cold rhymes. He had a cold cadence. You know what I'm saying? He dressed the old, like he was from New York. I don't know if where he actually was from, but the brother was cold, man. But he just certain things you don't do. And calling out one of the coldest freestyle battle artists, not of Chicago, in hip hop history, period. And that's dope as hell that I can call a brother that's one of the dopest legends ever, a friend, man. I tell motherfuckers all the time, I got it in one of my songs. I stand with gods. Gods I stand with. Everybody you gonna see in my cipher at any time is a god in what they do. And you just don't poke a god, man. Because that's God. Hey. Just certain things you don't do, man. But hey. Check y'all for joining in. Tune in for the next session. You know what I'm saying? I got more stories on the way. Because like I said, I was there. Whether it's Chicago, Jackson, Mississippi, Atlanta, Detroit. You know what I mean? I lived in those 4 places in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was in hip hop circles at all those places. So I've seen a lot. I've heard a lot. I kicked it a lot, man. This game is beautiful. So, on that note, peace out. I'm going to see y'all next edition, man. Because remember,